So much of what we do, man, so much of what we think and who we are, it's all vanity, man. It's folly. I've resolved not to start a problem, but the folly's looking at them. Stemming from the heart of all the fallen, you can look it at them. Check it out, we darkened up his counsel so we lose the battle. Here's the reason church members breaking, faking, they can doubt him. Probably cause they growing in a nation where they hear the vision. Get it how you live it, any method try to paint the picture. God is cool with all of my relations and he loves the wicked. I mean he gave me needs his eyes, homie, why switch it? That's why they gossip and they proud and hardy and they cursing. They say you can't be judging us because nobody's perfect. There's no accountability within the ones that say they teachers or the preachers. How was anybody thinking they believers? It's sick how many seek the credit and the prestige, preaching that they blessed because they ride a limousine. If we've ever been doomed before, homie, it's when you look into a people and you fail to find a Christian. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying just because you make some mistakes, you have some shortcomings that you're not a true believer. But I am saying what I've already said. Real Christians bear fruit. Never in history do you see anybody continuously living in sin. We live for Christ. Let me tell them about it. Listen, I've been a fan of rapping stages ever since I was a young buck. For Jesus at 11, I was creeping on the come up, sharing many venues with some artists trying to tell dudes God is all they need, but they was different in hotel rooms. I seen them getting girls, take them to their rooms on elevators. You ask them about it later, they say they getting their hair braided. You rebuttal trying to tell them if it's true, it ain't a good look. If they will simply blow you off and jump behind the good book. That's why they coming up with lyrics talking drunk with Jesus, and they drunk with Jesus, and they boast about materials they have. They competing with the world and getting cash, so they throwing out the gospel for the swag when it ain't nothing like my dad. So we preach the gospel, now their hearts are turned off. It's foolishness to them, a matter of fact, they think they heard it all. But you don't need the medicine if you don't think you heard it all. That is why we know the few are chosen if you heard it call. Yeah, I mean the Bible says that he that began a good work will see it to its completion. He has to be the one that began that work. I mean a lot of people today, they do a lot of things basing on a lot of extra biblical ideas. I mean last time I checked, God is all sufficient. I got some help over here. Yeah, Mimik, tell him.
Before we can examine the fruit of the lack thereof, look at the root of the pastors that back them up. They said your little prayer, but nothing happened, duh. That's why they smoke weed, curse, and they shaking up. Because you're forcing it, your gospel is twisted like a contortionist. The devil's courting him, and straight to hell you are escorting him. I'm through ignoring it, I think you're worse than an abortionist, cause you're aborting them before they can be born again. They're not covered in the blood, they covered in sheep's clothing. It's bogus how you wash them and press them and fold them, they hold it